A small selection of children's writing. The Strange Case of William Whippersnapper. The Strange Case of William Whippersnapper is an intriguing and hilarious comedy of the weirdest sort. It is the story of an incredible journey undertaken by William, his sister Emma, and a rather annoying talking silver case. The case, found by a calculated chance, is a very conceited 1B prize. It grants wishes that go dreadfully wrong with catastrophic results for William and his family. In order to return the case to the prize maker, the children must leave their cosy Victorian world for Elizabethan times, travel to 1066, to pre-Roman Britain, and on to a mysterious planet. Along the way, a ghost is raised, history is interrupted, and a great golden being with no mouth and the best of intentions fights Grimston Rog and the dreaded Green Gintars. "Since reading the book, my hair has come alive." Medusa.
"This book is enough to take a load off anyone's shoulders."
Atlas. The scream. It was a scream that woke William up with such a shudder. At first he thought it was the remnants of a nightmare. Then he heard it again. A terrible, blood-clotting scream. And what was worse, William knew that it was his mother. He jumped out of bed. "Where are you scuttling off to?" said the case. "Haste makes waste." William ignored it and rushed out onto the landing. He heard voices from his parents' room, the sound of his father consoling his mother. He crept closer and listened at the door. "I tell you, Henry dearest, I saw it. I surely did." Now, Emily, don't distress yourself. I'm sure it was merely a night fever." No, it wasn't, Henry. I saw it. It was a ghost." "Oh no," William muttered to himself. "Benjamin, can't that case do anything properly?" "What is it, Billy?" Emma had emerged from her bedroom. "It's that stupid ghost. He's still in the house." And now for a little selection of poems. Tissue of Lies. Beside the seaside waddled the tanners. Saucy Scrimshaw seagull suddenly forgot his manners. Mrs. Tanner took off her hat. "Right on my bonnet, just look at that." Then she gave her husband a furious stare. "Don't just stand gawping there. Get a bit of paper at once." "What?" said Mr. Tanner. "Don't be a dunce. Paper is no use, no how. That seagull will be miles away by now." Feeling down in the mouth. Our teacher took his teeth off the shelf, but put them in the wrong way round. The outcome was that he ate himself. The only trace of him to be found were his false teeth, grinning on the playground. Walrus. Walrus on a rocking chair knows the reason and the rhyme, but he isn't really there because he cannot find the time. Emily Webb. "Oh dear," cried Emily. "There's a spider in the bath." "Spider?" said her father. "Don't make me laugh. You've seen spiders before. Pull yourself together, daughter." "Yes, I know," Emily replied, "but this one's a metre wide, and it's using up all the hot water." The Justice League. I remember long, hot, thirsty summer afternoons, hiding behind a tree with Batman, his glasses fastened on with sellotape. Our friend Sean was Superman. He had contact lenses. storm horses. We come racing each other, rearing and prancing in the frantic heavens, threshing the startled stars, leaping the worried moon. Magnificent and thundering are our manes, white and grey, curling in the swirling skies, and our legs of lightning strong and swift, as we run, outrace the burning sun. This stone in my hand, this stone has taken in everything through invisible ears without reaction. This stone has sat under the rain's relentless attention unaffected. This stone has sat under the sweltering scrutiny of the sun unaffected. This stone will not speak, no, never once in a million years, never ever, and yet sat in my hand right now, it says everything I'll ever need to know. Boudica, a tale of love and romance. Learn all about the original Essex girl with a fondness for gold jewellery and a sharp set of wheels, and how she got up Roman noses. Discover all the secrets when we dish the dirt and start spilling the beans on Boudica. Victory is just a matter of luck. Ask any failure. Londinium's burning. What next? Well, nothing succeeds like success. More and more tribes joined Boudica's warriors. Soon her horde was over 60,000 strong. Brilliant, said Boudica. Right, if you were Boudica, what would you do now? Would you A. say, we've done all we need, we don't disturb us again, they're not going to do anything, let's go home. B. say, no letting up, let's get on to Londinium and sort them out while they still don't know what's hit them. C. have a party. Surely she won't do A. I don't suppose she'll do C. It's got to be B, hasn't it? You're right. It wouldn't be A. That would be really stupid. Anybody sane would think it would be B, while the Romans were all over the place. Plenty of time for a party later, the longest in history. Pooh to Paulinus, and nicky-nacky-noo to Nero. I'll drink to that. But you'd be wrong. Let's celebrate now, said her warriors. Yes, it was C. For 2 weeks they ate, drank, danced and raided Roman farms. They sang songs about brave owls and mighty oaks and how Romans were wimps. But was this wise? Probably not. How right you are. Pity nobody thought so then. Paulinus did a lot during those 2 weeks. He continued his desperate dash from North Wales to Londinium. When he arrived and heard of the 9th Legion's terrible fate, he looked round him and knew he could not defend the town. So he ordered the Romans to leave at once. And all other citizens as well, he said. There's no way I can protect you. He and his men retreated to the Midlands. There he waited for 2 more legions marching southeast along Watling Street. Screams of terror and chaos were replaced by sounds of crackling flames. Thick layers of burnt debris still lie beneath the city of London, marking out the red-hot passage of the British tribesmen. And now they went home satisfied, did they? Is anyone satisfied with what we've done so far? Never! Now, let's destroy Paulinus and his paltry piffling soldiers. Poke his eyes out and cut the rest of his men into pieces. And let's bust Verulamium on the way. Especially, let's do that. Okay. So they swung north along Watling Street, pursuing the retreating Paulinus. Soon there were 100,000 of them, but perhaps it was too late already. The Daily Thong. Another victory like this and we're done for. Camelodium completely crushed, Londinium lashed. Britain's Millie Cattle, pull the other one. When told that whenever Boudica spoke she drew huge crowds, Paulinus said, "Yes, but when I rip her heart out, the crowds will be even bigger, and you can quote me on that." So we have. Roadworks. Today, I saw a Minotaur on the M1. Pegasus was hovering over some petrol pumps. A Gorgon was attempting to turn Junction 16 to stone, and a hungry Hydra eating everything on and off the menu at the service station. I thought, my friends are here at last. I used to have a baby griffin as a pet, but Ofsted thought he needed assessment, and when they approached, strand marking sheets in hand, my griffin vanished in a circle of light purple smoke. Then my life was a sundial without the sun, and I wore loneliness visible as a bald head. My baby griffin was called Stanley and was pale blue with orange stars. We'd read atlases together, but could never find the land of myths and miracles, no matter how hard we'd look and dream. Now this road works miracles, bringing myths to the land. I'm going to turn off as soon as I can release my car from this serpent's tail, and Stanley, I'll be coming back. I'll be coming home to you. Today, I saw a Minotaur on the M1. Thank you for listening.